Hi everyone, my name is Amy and I was born and raised in Cary, North Carolina. Before attending the Harvard School of Dental Medicine for my dental education, I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in German Studies and Chemistry from Wellesley College. I have extensive experience in the predental space, but beyond that also in mentorship, teaching, and counseling. Additionally, here at the Harvard School of Dental Medicine, I've also sought many opportunities to be able to give back to the predental community, and I not only tutor people at the beginning of their predental journey, but also all the way up until students are preparing their applications. I currently serve on the admissions committee at Harvard, an interviewer at Harvard, and so it's given me also a unique perspective on what admissions committees look for in strong applicants. And so my involvement in the predental space makes me very excited to be able to share all those experiences with you and to be able to help you achieve your greatest dreams. My specialty plans for the future include applying into pediatric dentistry, where I hope to be able to incorporate some sort of teaching and research into my clinical practice and to be able to work in a hospital-based setting. So in dental school, I'm involved with many different clubs and student organizations. So I serve as a coordinator for the Action Pediatric Clinic. It's a monthly student-run pediatric dental clinic offered in the Cambridge Health Alliance medical system, where we see pediatric patients who are on Medicaid. Aside from that, I'm also involved with the American Student Dental Association Predental Committee, and I was the co-chair of that committee for the past 2 years. In that space, I was able to work with predental students from all across the United States and to be able to work with those who were at various points in their dental journey. Aside from that, I also serve as a student ambassador for the Office of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging. And in that space, I also work with a lot of predental students across the United States to be able to also help them gain a better understanding of what dental school coursework might look like, prepare them and tutor them on different sections of the DAT, and to also be able to help them understand how to create a strong resume, write a strong personal statement, and really just help them feel more confident in the application process. So I truly believe that there are so many qualities that make someone successful in dental school, and some of the largest ones that come to mind are really just being a collaborative person and team player, someone who also has curiosity and also expresses empathy. Dentistry is such a people-centered profession, and you're going to be working with patients, colleagues, faculty, and so being able to understand how to be able to see your patient beyond them as a patient and be able to understand who they are as a whole person is extremely, extremely important. Lastly, dentistry is a profession that requires lifelong learning, and so it's important to stay curious and ask questions whenever you're unsure and whenever you might feel like you know the answer to it, but then knowing that there are so many different approaches and techniques within dentistry that make it such a versatile and ever-changing field. So when it comes to dental school consulting, with my extensive experience in the past few years in the various spaces and also being able to serve on the admissions committee and serve as an interviewer for the Harvard School of Dental Medicine, I really understand how to be able to showcase your strengths and to be able to let those shine through on your application. I make sure that I focus on the whole applicant. So to be able to understand who you are holistically, capitalizing on those strengths and focusing on those to be able to let those really catch the admission committee's eyes. So I really strive to make my approach to consulting very transparent and practical. I also want to make sure that I'm adapting my counseling style to what fit your needs, and also make sure that I provide very specific feedbacks instead of generic advice, including real-world examples and being able to use honest guidance drawn from my own personal experiences. So students often tell me that they appreciate that how approachable and direct I am, but at the same time, I am someone who is extremely genuinely invested in your success and really pride myself on being able to highlight your strengths as a coach. I would would say my greatest strength as a coach is my experience working in admissions in both undergrad and now in dental school, because in both of those spaces I've been able to understand how different people view applications and be able to understand different points in your journey for both undergrad and later graduate school, which parts of your application are really focused on more heavily than others in the application process, as well as how to make sure that your story is read by the admissions committee and they fully understand who you are as a whole applicant aside from the statistics that you may bring to the table. And so carrying those experiences, working in different spaces and gaining perspectives from very seasoned admissions officers and hearing their perspective has given me a new approach to tutoring and also to be able to help your application shine through. I'm really passionate about helping predental students because I really see it as a way of giving back to the community. I found that for many of my students and past mentees, the predental community at various colleges is quite small or sometimes non-existent, and so I want to make sure that predental consulting services is very easily accessible for you and that you feel like you can have someone who has gone through all of these same processes and who has the perspective as both an applicant and now as an interviewer and admissions committee member to be able to bring forth and tie together all of those experiences to really help you better understand and demystify the process for you. So I really am looking forward to bringing more individuals into what I think is one of the best professions and being able to help you achieve your wildest dreams. So I'm really looking forward to working with you and to be able to have the opportunity to better understand your story and understanding how we can put your best foot forward on your applications. I can't wait to meet you.